This is episode 18 of the Wednesday weekly walkthroughs, and this is the first RAM. So here on this RAM, okay, anyways, so here's on this RAM, doesn't look that good. What I can do here, I guess, is that I can pair up this triangle to red edge and solve red with purple, and then solve these two like that, and make the white center. And here's this triple, so I'll take this purple edge, and then here's blue edge, I mean not blue edge, blue triangles. Yeah, triangles. And then I'll do this triple next. Here's blue, and there's the red one back here. Insert it in, and then next we have here we have yellow block, so I'll pair it up with red like that, and then put down green, and there's green triangle over here. Make the center like that, and then here we have we gotta do gray center next. So here's red, now we need yellow, and then take the blue, so you solve blue like that, and then orientate your centers. And then here we have LBT, so there's the purple, so I'll go ahead and do that. And here's red, so now this is solved, and I'll just insert it in like that. And then here we have this case, so I'll do hedge, U prime, hedge, U prime, and then we get this TCP where these two need to be solved. These two, wait, no. All the triangles are solved, and we have a sludge bar right here, so it's this case, like that. Here is the next strand. So, again, does not look good, but try making something. Okay, so what I can do here is I can pair up this triangle with red like that, and then pair it up with blue like that. And then here we'll do U prime to set up untangled triangle case. So now we solve this block, and then now we make the white center. And here I'll do this triple here because it's half made from being done. And here's purple triangle right there. Then insert it in like that. And then here, I guess I'll do this one. There's red triangle right there, and there's blue, then insert it in the back. And then here we have green center, so fix the green center so it could be correct color scheme, and solve the block like that. Then on to gray center, so kind of the same case. Wait, no, not that. Take yellow edge, and then solve blue like that. Then fix your centers. And here for LBT, we have purple triangle, and here's the red triangle over here, and then insert it in like that. And here we skip setup, so we're straight to the TCP. So we have this triangle that solves, so these two needs to be switched, and it's hedge bar right here, so it's a pretty nice TCP. And then we get UAUF. So here is the next scram. This is the third scram, and this is very nice because these two are solved in its correct color scheme. And we have this purple triangle that has connected white triangles. This looks pretty good, but when we do U prime, this won't connect with the purple. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do a U prime and then F prime to fix this, and now we can pair it up with purple and solve like that. Now for our first triple, we're gonna do this triple here, and here's purple, so take it in. Here's red in the back, and then insert it in. Here we're gonna do this one right here, this triple. Here's red, and then here's the not purple, here's blue that we can take like that, I guess. And then insert it in. And then here we're gonna do, let's do orange here, because if we just pair these two up, here's purple, so put it down, and then there's the orange triangle, so make the block, then insert it in. Then orientate your center. Then next we do green, so we gotta take purple in there, so insert it in. And then there's red, so solve red, then orientate your centers. And here we have this LBT, which I'm just gonna take out the triple like that. So there's blue, and then purple is over here. We have purple over here too, so I'm actually gonna solve it differently. So when we have this case where the blue is solved and here's purple that's solved, you do this and then solves LBT. Okay, wait, let me just adjust the camera real quick. Okay, and then here we have this setup case. So for this case, I would do inverse hedge and then do U, and this is the TCP that we got where we have these two triangles that needs to be solved and we have a sledge bar. So it's this alg that I use right there, and then you do U prime AOF. So here is the next stram. This is the fourth stram. So right here we can just simply just pair up these two like so, and then here we're going to set up untangled triangle case and solve the block like that. And so white center solved, and now I'm on to the first triple. Here we have red, and then we take this purple next like that. So insert that triple in, and then here we have this triple that's half made, and then there's purple right there, so take it in and then insert. We're gonna do, let's do gray first. Wait, no, not gray. This is blue, so it'll be incorrect color scheme. Let's do green first. So we need purple, there it is right there. And then here we have red edge and then these two triangles. So we just solve it like that. And here's red, so we need blue, like that. And then just simply insert. And then now onto LBT. So here we have red triangle, and then here's blue triangle over here. So insert it in, and then insert the whole triple in. Here we get this case, very simple. So it's just a hedge, and then U. And here we get this case where we have these two triangles that need to be solved, and we have a hedge bar right here. So it's this case that I use this alg, and then U prime AOF. And here is the last stram. So here I would just simply pair red and blue up like that, then set up untangled triangle case and solve the block like that. Insert in. Here we have this triple that I can do first because it's half made, and then there's purple right there that I can take, so take it in, insert it in, and then insert in with the red, with the white center I meant. And then here we have this next triple that we can do, and we need red triangle. So I guess I would just take this red triangle over here, wait, like that, take it in like that, and then insert it in. Here we have this block right here, but it's incorrect color scheme, so gotta be aware of that. Oh, and here's yellow that's already been solved, but incorrect color scheme, so we gotta do that. And then here we have this, so it's correct color scheme. We can also do this, but I guess I'll do this one first. So set it up, and then insert it in, like that, and then orientate your centers. And then here, I'll do a hedge, and this triangle is gonna move over here, so I know what to do. So do a hedge. So now we have this triangle over here, and now it's solved. So just insert it in. Here we get this setup case, and we're at this angle, so it's hedge U / U prime. All right. And here we have this case where it's a sludge bar, and these two needs to be swapped because it's a solved. So it's pretty nice TCP right that we got there, and no UF.